everybody, it is the end of a very long week. I thought we'd have some fun on a Friday and go over Halloween candy. So let's get real and let's get serious. It's time to talk sugar. Now usually I have very healthy recipes on this show on Jane Unchained. I'm Elizabeth Alfano, usually hosting awesome vegans right here on Jane Unchained, or I do my healthy recipes. This is not a healthy recipe. This, sadly, is all about sugar. So usually when young kids come to my house for trick-or-treating, I say, want an apple? Want a clementine? And then of course they look at me and think that there's something wrong with me, and usually their parents look at me as well, sort of like, aren't you hip to Halloween yet? So, okay, I'm not going to talk about apples and clementines and other delicious fruit here. I'm just going to talk about sugar. So let's go over my top 10 Halloween candies. Hopefully you can get them. I got all mine at Walgreens, so no big deal. You can find them all around town. This is for sure 100% not the ultimate list. There are more than 10 vegan candies out there, but here are my top 10 vegan candies. And I love to give kids vegan candy because ultimately kids inherit the planet, and I would like them to have one. And hopefully you feel the same. Okay, number 10 rolls in. It's my nephew's favorite. I haven't opened the bag because I want him to have them. He's in his 20s, but do we ever get really sick of candy? No. So you can still have Sour Patch Kids when you're in your 20s, like my nephew Albert likes to do. So, okay, so you can see that. Sour Patch Kids. All right. My number 9, Hubba Bubba. Oh my gosh, watermelon flavor, that's mine. So you probably remember Hubba Bubba from when you were a kid. It's still around and it still makes great bubbles. And I like to make bubbles, actually. Rolling in at number 8, I have a tie here. It's Jujubes and Juju Fruit. So both of these are good. Now they come loose, so you might only give them to kids that you know, because we're going to have to hand them out individually. I couldn't find them in small wrappers, but maybe if you look at your store, you can find them. Jujubes and Juju Fruit rolling in at number 8. Oh, counting backwards is not easy. Number 7, dots. Oh, how I love dots. I don't know why I love dots. I love the shape, I think, and the colors and I don't know, I have some really positive memory to dots. Dots are vegan. Now we're getting serious, because now I'm rolling in at number 6. So we're getting to the really juicy ones and the true favorites. Oh, Twizzlers. Oh, Twizzlers, how I love you. Twizzlers. Now these I think you also have to give out individually to the kids you know, because I could not find individual packets. I'm sure they exist. Or don't give them to the kids and eat them yourself. It's an option. I'm just saying. All right, Twizzlers, yummy. Never get tired of them. That's rolling in at number 6. Now in my handy dandy pumpkin, I have my top 5. Are you ready? Here we go. Double Bubble. Who doesn't like to say Double Bubble? Can you see it? Double Bubble. Double Bubble's vegan, and it's double the bubbles. And I love the smell. Just reminds me of the 2nd grade. Double Bubble. So Double Bubble's rolling in at number 5. Then I have rolling in at number 4. Air Nerds. Come on, just the name. Air Nerds. Don't you love it? Air Nerds. Okay, Air Nerds, they're vegan. They come in these little individual packets, so go right ahead and give them to whomever rings your door. Now I've got number 3, and I have to give a shout out to number 3 because the woman who, I believe she's vice president, she might be president, but I know it's her family business, and she's a vegan lady boss. Liz D of Smarties. Smarties are vegan all year round for kids and adults. Smarties. So kind of tart, kind of sweet. We love them. Smarties, and it's run by Liz D, vegan lady boss. We love her for sure. Number 2. Now it's a toss-up, but I had to put this one at number 2, not number 1. All right. Jolly Rancher hard candy. So whenever I'm on WGN radio and I'm worried that my voice is getting dry and maybe starting to get scratchy, I pull myself out some green apple or watermelon Jolly Rancher. Never tired of these. These are kids' candy, but let's face it, this is also adult candy. I'm talking serious adult candy right here. And number 1, rolling in at my top choice for Halloween candy. I think I'm going to have some myself right now. Oh my God, Blow Pops. I must open this. Blow Pops. It's kind of candy. It's kind of gum. Hold on. Oh, yes, here it is, folks. Blow Pops. Blow Pops are my number one choice for this year's holiday candy. You pick your number one choice. They're all good. It's sugar, folks, so they're all good. And mostly, it's vegan. So you know that when you give your kids a bunch of sugar, be prepared. They might be bouncing off the walls. I do recommend apples first, but if they refuse the apples and you give them sugar, at least know that it doesn't have any animal parts. Kids love animals. They love animals. And your children would probably be horrified if they thought dead animals were ground up in their candy. So let's not do that, because that's a bummer. Let's stick to the vegan candies. Give your kids a super fun holiday, a super fun Halloween, and you know that they'll inherit the planet, hopefully, if we keep on the vegan path. So I'm going to get back to my Blow Pop. I'll give a shout out. I will be back in a different Halloween costume next Tuesday around 2:30 in the afternoon Pacific time. I'm going to be doing some holiday juicing. I'll be juicing pumpkin. Sorry, I hate to spoiler alert. I'll be juicing some pumpkin. You didn't think it's possible? Oh, it's possible. And I'm doing it in a different costume. I'll be juicing pumpkin with Johnny Juicer. It's another juice off. We're going to try to do this monthly. It's another juice off with me and Johnny Juicer. We'll see what he brings to the table. It's a smackdown, folks, because I'm juicing pumpkin. So I know I'm going to win this juice off, just like I kind of won last time's juice off, but don't tell him that. All right, so until I see you again next Tuesday, enjoy your holiday candy, and don't forget to be vegan. Bye, folks. Good weekend.